Hello everyone, this is Mustafa Adam here. Today I'm going to talk about deployment of SD-WAN of Aruba, previously called Silverpeak. So this is a series of a courses. Right now it's offered for free. Um, and there is one essential, and that's taken self-learning, and there is other three one. The first one is deploying SD-WAN, deploying SD-WAN, and it has the three of them. They have either constructor lead or self-taken. So I'm right now I'm taking it as self-taken. So um, I went through the videos, and right now um, I went through the videos, and right now I want to deploy the lab. So the lab, this is a deployment. This is a deployment lab. As it shows here, the typology. So the typology consists of city sites: Singapore, Miami, Mumbai, and Santa Clark. So these three branch, they have, this one has one, and this one has HA, and this one has traditional HA. So they connect through either MPLS internet for GLTE. So for example, the first one is connect through three of them, and the second one connect through three of them, two through EV3, and one to MPLS through EV2, and the traditional HA also connect through only MPLS and internet. There is no LTE. So, and here this local um is the local LAN for every site. So we have uh, one laptop, or this laptop, and here is two servers. So as for the management, they use this network, which is 192.168.1.10. This for the management. You will see um all these EVs, they have um the same IP address range, in the same range. So this is the landing desktop, which will be here. We'll show you here, which what where we do our lab, and also it's on the management network, taking one of the IP of the management network, and also the orchestrator is here, is also in the same LAN. So the management LAN is like 192.168.1.x. And without further ado, you can have a look and see more of the topology in your own boss, and see how the topology looks, and try to get hang of it and more understanding of how it's configured. So for example, every site has its subnet, and every device has a management which we can access it through, and so on. So let's hop in, see the lab here. EXI, it has 16 item. It has EV1 through EV5, and there is, I believe, four of these. Four servers, TG um 011 and 35011. And here in the internet, this server on the internet, for our lab to test connection to site connecting to the internet. TJ, this number, and UBU this number. I think they have service on it. We'll see on the lab. The lab guide is here. I went through the process of getting started on the lab, and we will jump right into our lab, which is we'll talk about, as I said, Aruba SD WAN, and we'll start from here, configuring the orchestrator network, which is the first thing we'll do after installing the orchestrator. For example, first it will only be virtual, and right after you install it, you have to go through network um, configuration and so on, host name and network configuration. And we'll start from here. I already went through this process. So let's jump on right on the configuring orchestrator network. So also, why we starting by the orchestrator, you have to go through the lab. If you want the video lab, just shoot me an email. I'll send you a link to I'll download the videos, and if you want them, I'll send it to you. It's complete. It's not very long. It shows you, walk you through the SD-WAN, the Aruba SD-WAN, and how it's built, what the feature, what they offer, and so on. Their licensing also, and whatnot. So let's jump right on the orchestrator configuration. So in this task, we'll do three things: access orchestrator command line, then configure new Linux root and admin account password, and then configure orchestrator with setup utility. So let's hop on the first one. Let's access the orchestrator command line. In this case, we'll go here through the AXI monitor console. Let's open a new browser, new tab. Let's do a new tab. Okay, for the login, I believe, let's see, after you admin, let's see, admin, there you go. Okay, it will ask you to set up a new password. As soon as you enter the default password, is what come with when you install it. It asks you to set up new password for three accounts. The three account, it consists of the root, the Linux root, because they use Linux underneath, and the admin, which is the user inside the um, Linux admin, regular user, and then the orchestrator admin. So we'll set the password speak -123 for all of them. So let's do that real quick. New password. Okay, password is valid. Confirm password. And this password for who password rule. Plus for the promote set admin and root password. Okay, I don't know which one. I think the root, the first one. Okay. Oh, this admin, new admin password, and this root. Let's give the root also same password, speak -123. This for purpose of the lab. In real environment, don't do that, and don't share your password. Okay, now successfully update password for admin root. This should be 3 accounts, but I don't know why there's only 2 of them right now. But anyway, um, oh yeah, for the orchestrator admin, we might set it later. I think this is just for the Linux root and Linux admin. So move on. You will run this script. Um, after you, this is the first thing you do. Right after you're installing your orchestrator, it will ask you to change and put in the default password and use it through the console. Um, the username and password, and you have to have the console access for it, I believe. So after you set up the admin root, Linux admin password and root password, then you will go through the network settings, um, configuration settings, which is you will give your IP address, host name, and whatnot. We will see just we'll see now how that will work. I don't know. I don't think it could do copy paste at this point. For this because this lab is online. You access through. This is a virtualization lab, so it will give you access through the. Let's let's type that in. How I can do that? Let me see. GMS. Okay, now I just type this in, which is this one GMS. This is a script, initial script. You'll use it to configure the network. Um, okay, I type it in and then hit enter. Oh, I couldn't find the file. Okay, let me see where the bus is. Should I change the bus? Okay, I think I just mistype it, so it's just make sure you type it correctly. Um, error the what is saying? One of the argument. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I just put my mistake. I just put C. I missed to put this small dash. So just make sure to put it correctly and it should work. Okay. First of all, it will ask you now we want to configure the orchestrator. We finished username and password for the Linux admin, and now we will put the username and password for the orchestrator admin so to get access. Um, huh, it asks for root password for give you permission. Authentication failed. Let me type that again. Okay, would you like change time zone? Let me see the default. Okay, now no time zone change. NTB. So this is a lab guide. They give you all this information on the course. So again, if you want them, it's free right now. The course it might be you might get charged later. But if you want this um um document I can send, just shoot me an email or comment down. Time zone no, sir, NTB server yes, and you will put this NTB server. Okay. NTB server, yes. Okay, NTB server 192.168.1.151. Uh, 192.168.1.151. Right? Yep, correct. Okay, this is the NTB server. Would you like to change network configuration and host name? I believe yes. Change network configuration and host via. Okay, no. I think we will change it via the change network configuration and host via GUI. Okay, we'll change it later. Hit no. Orchestrator host name, no. Just basic configuration. Would you like to change the IP address? I believe this one is yes. And these, I'll put this information in. Okay, yes. What's the address? As in the topology, I believe this address should be 254. Right, 254. Okay, 254. Okay. Slash 255. 55, 250. Class C. 253, which is a gateway, is right here. We're just putting this information in. Once again, 253. Okay, 253. Okay, what else? Change DNS server, put the Google DNS, primary DNS server. Yes, and we will put, okay, optional, I believe, just hit enter. The starting network service. Okay, this will after start network service. Okay, now we'll just verify the IP address of for the orchestrator and the VMware, and I believe that's it for the first part. Let me go to the orchestrator and verify um, the IP address have been updated. Okay. Okay, let me see. Orchestrator. Okay, the orchestrator is here. Let me just move this. Move this. Okay. Okay, now the orchestrator is taking .40, same subnet but different address. After we change it, if we refresh, it should um show the new IP address that we configured. believe it's 254. I think it's changed. This has been changed. Orchestrator 254. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now we finish this. Second step, let me go all the way up there. Second one is configuring orchestrator. Can start whether um, okay, hit here. Okay, what we do here, complete getting start wizard, configuring the orchestrator to use an email server, configure orchestrator to use backup server, backup an email, register the orchestrator with cloud portal. So after you configure the orchestrator network and have access to the internet, you will start doing these steps. Make sure your orchestrator had connection to the internet. It's very easy steps. Let's walk through it. Okay. Um, our license here it's provided. It's provided here. They have certain way. I think they have script to generate license, but in real world you will have your own license that's provided by Aruba. Why it's not minimizing? Let's hit on the file, desktop. Okay, this file for the lab purpose they have some certain way to get you okay, account and keys. Okay, we'll keep this open along the way because we need this. If you need it also you could find it here, I believe, somewhere. I'll just make sure that I have them. I'll copy them. User administrator, so will be club. Where are we at now? Oh, okay, it's short. It's short. Okay, I'll make here, you know, let's say key and paste them because I just want to, I don't want to lose them. Okay, did their way for the lab, just for the purpose of the lab. So, okay, now what we need to do is go to the orchestrator, which is, I think I believe you already guys know how to access orchestrators through the web console. It's 254, I believe. Oh, not here. On the lab. 254, yes. It's very slow. I need to 54. Okay, let's get started. Right, 2168.1 dot. Oh no, 254. Okay, just accept, go. It's not secure. That was saying. Okay, admin, speak the password that we set. Speak dash 123. 123. Why? Be admin. Oh, okay. We haven't changed it yet, right? Yeah, we haven't changed. Login to orchestrator with this credential, admin. Yeah, I believe we haven't changed the orchestrator admin password yet. Agree. Okay, this is the first time. Okay, it would ask you to change the password as soon as you log in. We'll set it to speak as root and Linux admin. Dash 123 for lab purpose. Okay, save. Okay, this is what we're going to configure. Okay, we're gonna hit on Edge Connect. Okay, we'll put here the registration information, licensing, account name. This information we'll get from Aruba by they give it to you after you make your account and stuff like that. Just for the lab purpose, we'll put this information that's provided, and we hit in the Edge Connect. This is old Aruba appliance, but we are looking for Edge Connect, so we'll hit enter. Here you'll set your email settings, email server. This email server information kind of just, your email server send like report information and stuff like that. So let's see what they're setting here. Okay. And computer works. Let's connect the operating license. Okay, just say you how you get your license. Okay, email server student at training.local. SNMP server enables the cell. Enter the email server setting on the email window. No authentication enable. Authentication selected. Enable SSL. No authentication. Enable authentication selected. Okay, this is for the authentication. SMTP server dot same subnet 200. Do we have 200 here? Oh yeah, I think this one. 1921. This is our server. The landing desktop. Email sender. Student. SMTB user. Student is capital or small? Student's kind of small though. Then how I can zoom. There you go. Let's clear this out. Okay. Speak. dash 3425. Not selected. Send the test. Send to. Okay, let's test that. Okay, let's test these settings. Should see successful send test email. Okay, might take a little bit. I'll pause the video for now and see. Okay, after you put in your SMTP server and you're setting wherever you want to set this, when you're like user, password, if you want authentication, and so on. Okay, now it says successfully. Let's go forward next. Now you need to set up your backup. So use FTP, the same server, 200. This one landing desktop will be okay. What else do we have? SCB, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP. Okay, that's good to know. Anonymous. Okay, I just followed up this information. I listed them. We just use FTP and with the IP, password, directory, port number, max backup, the train. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Mean. Okay, let's test that. You can also add backup schedule description. You can. Why it's not? Okay, yeah, there you go. So you can add backup schedule. Depends on daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever you want time wise, and it will send backup. I'm not sure exactly does it send all the backup of orchestrator with appliance or just appliance or just orchestra. I'm not sure, but I believe it will send everything. That what I think. Okay, let's test that. It will take a little bit. It should tell us FTP connection successful. It should say this. Okay, I'll pause for now. Okay, now it shows is successfully. After that, um, okay, showing, okay, weekly Saturday, the guideline, the document showing we have to put schedule backup weekly every Saturday, I believe, at 8 a.m. Start on today. Hit OK. I believe so, Saturday. Okay. Now apply to complete getting started weather clock close congratulations summary window. Okay, that's all. Hit apply. To turn off new software release notification, do this. Let's wait for applying weather configuration. Okay, it shows successful update, and now okay, email server report. Okay, just give you very well. Let's go and disable this notification for the update orchestrator software and setup. Okay, let's see what is that. Okay, it's here orchestrator advanced property and one of these notification. I believe what it says new software release. Hmm. I need to go down. New software. Like I'll just say false. Hit apply. Close that out. Oh, what happened? Hmm. I don't know what's happened. Let's refresh that. Orchestrator. Advanced properties set. Software. Okay, now we're good. Disable that. Okay. Now we'll go to verify registration status. Now we should be good for the licensing, and we should see that orchestrator has been licensed and connecting to the cloud portal. So we'll go to orchestrator server licensing. Okay, let's refresh this. I believe the licensing orchestrator server information report and on user management control application. Yes, licensing cloud portal is here. So it's licensed and it's connecting through HTTPS and WebSocket. I don't know what WebSocket exactly is, but I know the HTTPS. Okay, now we confirm that. So now our orchestrator is set up right now and licensed and everything. And I think at this point we're waiting for connection um, to come to discover a new appliance to approve. Okay, configure essential orchestrator features. Okay. Okay, at this point we'll do some orchestrator feature, which is it has feature of groups. Groups is will show here, which is kind of like organizing your appliance by location or whatever you want, and create and edit interface labels, edit which active template are the default template group, configure the active template in default template group. So let's do group first. Okay. Um, that's simply just by going here and clicking here. Okay, add group. Okay, I'll call it, enter the group name site 1 Singapore. Okay, hit enter. This is our first site. Can delete this. I'll leave Singapore site. Okay. After that, we'll add Mumbai and Santa Clark. I think the spelling is right. Okay, we added these three sites. Okay. Now we added these three sites. Now we're going to change one interface labels, and that will be under configuration, overlay security interface label. Configuration, overlay, and security. It should be somewhere here. Overlay and security interface label. Okay, it's here. Okay, the label is just a way of telling name for example, say 10 for MPLS, 11 for MPLS, for net I, net 2, and so on. Matching, making labels for interfaces port, the actual port. Okay, it's needless to change the label for LTE hub and spoke for any. We'll click edit from hub and spoke. We'll just say any and click OK. And then create interface, LAN, new LAN, interguest Wi-Fi as a LAN, verify guest interface able in the list, click OK, there's no guest Wi-Fi, okay. LAN, if we hit OK, if we say one, we should give him either hub and spoke or any. Okay, LAN, call it guest Wi-Fi. Sorry for my spelling. Guest Wi-Fi. Hit save. Okay, it's here. Save the label. Okay, the label is just like a name too much for interfaces. Configure default template group. I'm not sure exactly. The template group is kind of like for feature and functionality, like configuring SNMP, admin distance, configuring third yeah, DNS, DHCP, and whatnot. Configuring the default template. Okay, at this point, we're going to configure the default template, which is we will apply template later. Templates contain a settings. We'll see them here. Let's see. Okay, to access the templates, you'll go to configuration, template and policy, and click on templates, and it will get you here. So after you land here, you will see these default templates. So it has like SSL, HTTP certificate, VRRB, OSPF, kind of like an DNS proxy, all these settings. You will apply it later for appliance. So at this template, default template, we're going to configure. Just we'll take this, did the active templates and available what's things available you can configure. Active, which is one we're going to deploy. We'll take off these. We'll also take these admin distance route, take them back to available shaper. We'll configure DNS and date and time and management service. For example, if you have one DNS settings, for example, and NTP server, you want to configure and manage management service, so you can make template and push it for all of the appliance so they have the same configuration. So that's take out the um the risk of mistyping something or stuff like that. So if you have anything, you can make template out of and push it down to whatever appliance you want to. So let's see. We'll configure these three things: DNS time, and now let's start by configuring day and time. We'll add NTP server. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I think Okay, hold on, I think I did something. I'll take it here. Hide. Okay. Already we have configured DNS. We'll add, hold on, NTB. Let's see. Okay, I'll delete this and put new one, which is 151. Let's see here. Which one is 151? Hmm. It's not very obvious. Okay, anyhow. Okay, close this out. Version 3. Time zone, US Pacific. Hmm. Okay. User management template. Okay, we configure this. What else? Okay, this is a default template group. You can add one, you can delete. You can set up, for example, any template. For example, you can create template that have just management service. Since you have one management service for all of your appliances, for example, DHCP relay, HTTP, cloud portal, orchestrator, NTP, NetFlow, all the information you can have centralized management where you put all the information same for all your appliances. You can, so at this point you can make templates, put the information, apply it to orchestrator. So how that's easy on this SD-WAN is technology. Okay, you need to take the user management from here and put it here. If you're trying to put here, is it going to fit? No. Maybe here. No. Okay. We configured date and time. 151, I believe. 151 version 3 US Pacific. Add the user management template. You put it here, click on it. Click password field of admin user account, enter. Okay, because you have one admin and password, let's update the password. Let's confirm it. Speak dash 123. Okay. Do we need to update for monitor? Password for CLI enable. Okay, we change for admin. Click the session management template. We just change for the admin password. Management service template. Our session management template. Okay. Um, Configure auto logout 60. Oh, I think I did something wrong. I have to cancel. Cancel this out. Show all. We'll take this here. We'll leave DNS and then time. We'll take this here. We'll take shaper here. We'll put user. Okay, we'll change the password to 3. Okay. We have to hide this because if we double click it, go back to the available. Okay, cancel this. Add new one. 168. 151. Version 3. Here specific. Session management. Logout. Auto logout 60. Okay, we change this NTB, then the password for the session for the user management, and for the session management we change the auto logout 60 and save. Except block. Failed to save this to change default template. Okay, hit save. Click save template change on the save template. Close the template tab. Optional. Edit log comment. You can add a comment here just for audit log purpose, but we're gonna save this and close out. We'll apply this template later. You can hit apply template group because we are highlighting this. We can hit apply. We'll walk through the applying later. Okay, now we're done for this section, and now we go lab 5. The first day We'll go from lab 1 all the way to lab 9. So there is 4 lab left for us. Other thing just pop up. Remember when we did the backup on backup schedule? You will see here a bunch of things you can set for backup and scheduling backup. So you can back up all this information, and there is really good feature where you can type in and search if you looking for something you don't know exactly where at from all these tabs. You can just type in, for example, schedule, and it give you all the options so you can go through. You can click and you can know where it's located. Okay, now we'll go to the lab 5, run initial config weather. In this lab, what we do will complete config weather for ES. Now we have finished the initial configuration for orchestrator and we get it registered. So now we'll go to the appliance, the ECV. We'll complete the SCV1 initial config wizard and approve it from the orchestrator. Configure the appliance whether for ECV1. Reconfigure the default global IPSLA destination address.